Hey, Monday afternoon, about 2 o'clock, May 15th, 2023. Baseball records, triples. Who in the Baseball Hall of Fame has the most career triples? There are 168 position players that I'm covering. And this person is number one in career triples. Do you know who it is? Sam Crawford. 309 career triples. So let's see here. I've got my book here. When did Sam Crawford play baseball? He goes way back. Let's see if I can find him. I'm looking in this book right here, Baseball Almanac, Hall of Famers. Sam Crawford played from 1899 to 1917. He had 5 seasons of 20 or more triples. That's the most I found of all the 168 position players who are in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's number one, Sam Crawford. You know, hitting a triple, I'll say it again, I think is a very difficult thing to do. Now, hitting a home run, if you square up and it goes over the fence, that's hard to do. But if you have the power, the baseball is gone. But to obtain a triple in baseball, two things have to happen. You got to have speed, number one. As I'll prove later, a lot of the players who were tall and husky and overweight had very few triples in their career. But the players who had speed, they're able to leg it out. Now, to hit a triple, the best way to do it is to hit it into left center field or over center fielder's head, or to hit it in the right center field, and the ball goes all the way to the wall. And the left fielder, center fielder, and right fielder in all their positions, they're playing shallow. That's how you get a triple. The other way is hit one down the right field line. The right fielder is way over in right center, right? So hit one with just fair in the right field line. It goes all the way to the corner. As you round first, you go to second, and you'll see that the guy hasn't got the ball yet. You can make it to third. Now, if you do the same thing on left field line, it's harder because even though the left fielder may be shaded way over the center fielder, by the time he gets the ball, he'll hold you to a double. So I think getting a triple is very difficult. Yet Sam Crawford, 309. Ty Cobb, 295. We know he had the speed. Honus Wagner, 252. So I've gone through 171 players so far on my list. There are only one had over 300, Sam Crawford. There are 7 other players had over 200 triples in their career. Cobb, Wagner, Beckley, Connor, Speaker, Clark, and Dan Brothers. The rest of these guys below 200, there's about, let's see, about 50 or so had over 100, 50 or 60 of them. I'm at number 71. Luke Appling had 102. So I'd say about 60, 65 players, over 100 triples. Number 71 is Luke Appling, 102. 72 on the list is Henry Aaron. And he's the first player with under 100 triples in the ranking that I'm doing. I'm ranking 169 players. I mentioned 168 of them are in the Hall of Fame. I had to add one more guy, which is Pete Rose. He makes 169. He's not in the Hall of Fame. But I'm ranking 169. Henry Aaron had 98 career triples, along with 755 homers, over 500 doubles, 98 triples. So he wasn't a guy, played long time, right? 23 years. Wasn't a guy to do triples, 98 of them. And the rest of these guys, Andrew Dawson, 98, Deacon White, 98, Joe Morgan, 98. None of these guys are getting over 20 triples a game. They're getting, or a season, 20 triples a season. Most of them are getting about 10, 12, maybe some get 15. But nobody's getting more than 20. And I mentioned that Sam Crawford had 5 seasons of over 20 triples. Something about Sam Crawford. The other thing I forgot to mention about him, he had 2,961 hits. And his career batting average is 309. Right? Yeah, 309. So this guy falls 39 hits shy of 3,000. Should have kept playing. So going down the list, let's finish the list on triples. I'll point out something significant if I see it. Joe Morgan, 96. John Ward, 96. Billy Hamilton, 95. You would think he's a speedster, right? Remember, he stole over 100 bases a couple times in his career. Why didn't he get more triples? Maybe he didn't hit the ball hard enough. Minnie Minoso, this is interesting. 95 triples career, but he had 18 one year. That's close to the 20 I was mentioning. If you get 20 triples a year, you're pretty good. Ross Young's 93, Louis Aparicio 92, Ernie Banks 90, Bobby Doerr 89, Huey Jennings 88, Billy Williams 88, Dave Winfield 88, Travis Jackson 86, Tony Gwynn 85. Gwynn was a doubles guy, not a triples guy. He wasn't a home run guy either. He was singles and doubles, 8 batting titles. Duke Snider 85, Johnny Mize 83, Billy Herman 82, Fred Lindstrom 81, Roberto Alomar 80, Pee Wee Reese 80. I'm just covering Hall of Famers. Fred Chance 79, Jim Rice 79, Tony Perez 79. The most triples for Perez was only 7 in one season. That was his high in triples, 7. Red Chizinski, 78. Dave Bancroft, 77. George Kelly, 76. Barry Larkin, 76. I've covered 100 guys. 101 on the list. Ryan Sandberg, 76. He had 19 triples one year. Al Kaline, 75. Chuck Klein, 74. Frank Robinson, 72. Mickey Mantle, 72. Mickey got hurt early in his career, but they say that he was a very fast runner when he came up to the majors. Ran to first base very quickly. He may have had more triples if he didn't hurt his knee. Eddie Matthews, 72. Mel Ott, 72. Bill Dickey, 72. Ted Williams, 71. Ted had 14 triples one year. That was his high. Hank Greenberg, 71. How about Hank Greenberg? 16 triples was his high for one year. Roger Bresnahan, a pitch catcher, 71. Johnny Evers, 70. Ozzie Smith, 69. Joe Sewell, 68. Brooks Robinson, 68. Chick Happy, 67. Ron Santo and Hack Wilson both had 67. Ricky Henderson, how about this guy? The most stolen bases in history, yet he only had 66 triples, and his high for one year, 7. I don't figure on that one. Ricky's a very fast guy. Maybe he just didn't hit the ball hard enough to get the triple. He had a lot of homers in his career. Derek Jeter, another guy who's fast, 66. Lou Bergeron, 66. Gabby Harnett, Mickey Cochran, both catchers, 64. Larry Walker, Phil Mazeroski, Phil Verzitto, all had 62. Wade Boggs, 61. Mike Schmidt, Carl Yastrzemski, 59. Kirby Puckett, 57. Alan Trammell, Craig Biggio, Willie Stargell, Jackie Robinson, all with 55. Tommy McCarthy, 53. Larry Doby, Joe Gordon, 52. Ivan Rodriguez, 51. George Kell, 50. All right. Reggie Jackson, Ray Chalk, Yogi Berra, Vladimir Guerrero, and Harold Baines, all with 49 career triples. You can see as we go down the list, it gets lower. Tony Oliva, Gil Hodges, 48. Ted Simmons, Carlton Fisk, 47. Willie McCovey, 46. Rick Farrell, 45. Cal Ripken, 44. Scott Rowland, 45. Ralph Kiner, 39. Chipper Jones, Ken Griffey, 38. Eddie Murray, 35. Jeff Bagwell, 32. Gary Carter, 31. All right. Ernie Lombardi, 27. Orlando Cepeda, 27. Jim Thome. I mentioned the guys who are large. He's a big guy. 26 career triples. Listen to this. His high was 5 one year. Not a triples guy. Johnny Bench, Harmon Killebrew, Fred McGriff, all sluggers, 24. David Ortiz, 19 career triples. And listen to this. His high was 3. Had a lot of homers and a lot of doubles. Only 3 was his high in triples one year. Roy Campanella, 18. Edgar Martinez, listen to this, 15 career triples. I got to point out something about Edgar Martinez. 15 career triples. Why? I don't know. But what a player. He was a DH, right? Let me look at his stats here. Edgar Martinez. I got him here. 15 career triples. His high was 3 one year. But listen to this. He had 514 doubles. Never made it to third base that much. Had 309 homers. But 312 career batting average. And over 2,200 career hits. Wonder why Edgar Martinez was... You know why? I'll tell you why. Why did he only had 15 career triples? Because he hit the ball hard. So he hit the ball into left center and right center and got 514 doubles. But since he hit it so hard, it went off the wall, bounced back to the infielder, and they got it back in time, or he couldn't make it. The one time he would get those triples is probably when the ball was rolling, and the guy couldn't get it, or the guy was playing shallow. I think that's why on Edgar Martinez. All right, 2 guys left. Frank Thomas, 12 career triples. What? Frank Thomas? Only 12? What's going on with Frank Thomas? I got to look him up. 301 career batting average. I like that. 495 doubles. So again, this guy's hitting the ball hard. 521 homers. You know why he only had 12 career triples? Well, it lists here that he was 6'5", 240. He only had 32 career stolen bases. So you know what? Frank Thomas was not a fast guy. But he had 12 career triples. And listen to this. His high was 3. But he had a lot of doubles and a lot of homers. So he hit the ball hard. But he didn't have the speed to leg out to get to that triple. Only 12 career. I mean, this guy played 19 years. And only 12 career triples in 19 years? Go figure on that one. You know, Honus Wagner had over 252 triples. Do you think Honus Wagner was a fast guy? I want to point out the difference here. Okay, what Wagner? I've got him here. Wagner weighed 200 pounds. 5'11", 200. yet he had 252 triples. Frank Thomas, 240 pounds, 12 career triples. See, I'm just analyzing here and making comments. I think Frank Thomas should have had more triples. This 12 is unacceptable. And the last guy on the list, number 169 on the list, Mike Piazza, is the last guy in the Baseball Hall of Fame with the fewest triples. I'm looking it up, and it's not my invention, but listen to this stat on Mike Piazza, okay? Piazza, Piazzza. He played, looks like, let's see, 92, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year career, 344 doubles, 427 homers, 308 career batting average, over 2,100 hits. Respectable. But what is unacceptable is for Mike Piazza in his career to have a total of, get ready, 8 triples career. And his high was 2 one year. The 2002 season, he had 2 triples. Most of the other seasons, he had 0. 1993 season, he had 2. But listen to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons. He played 10 seasons and did not have a triple in all those seasons, of 10 of them. He had 4 seasons with just 1. And then he had 2 seasons with 2. Go figure. And look at it. I know Mike's a big guy, 6'3", 200, it says his weight. But I just told you that Honus Wagner weighed 200 pounds, and he had 252 triples career. Yet Mike Piazza weighs 200 pounds, and he has 8 career triples. What's going on with Mike Piazza? Now, he hit 427 homers, so he can boast that he's better than Wagner in hitting homers. But Wagner hit 101 homers. Okay, so Piazza's a better home run hitter than Wagner, but Wagner had 643 doubles. Piazza, 344. Honus Wagner had 300 more doubles than Mike Piazza. And he had 243 more triples. Career. Do you take Mike Piazza's homers and the 308 batting average, or do you take Honus Wagner's 643 doubles, 3,420 hits, and 252 triples and 101 homers and 328 career batting average? Who do you take? Gotta say that Honus Wagner is better than Mike Piazza. Sorry, Mike. Think about Piazza. Piazza only played 1,912 games, whereas Wagner played 2,794. See, Wagner played 800 more games than Piazza. I'm sorry. Mike Piazza, 8 career triples is unacceptable. You please explain it to me. I like the homers. I like the doubles is respectable, 344. Hits, 2,127. I think Mike Piazza should have played about 4 more years, and he should have had about 2,600 hits, and his batting average could have been higher. I think Piazza could have been a 320 hitter. It's only 308 career, which is good for a catcher. That covers triples. What do you think? Baseball records, triples. Now, I've covered 168 Hall of Famers and one extra guy, which is Pete Rose, as far as triples. How many triples did Pete Rose have? Let's see if I can find him here. Pete, where are you? I had the list here. Pete Rose career triples. We know he had over 700 doubles, and you know what? He had 3,000 or more singles. How many triples did Pete Rose have? Oh man, where is he? All right, what I'll do is I'll look him up. All right, Pete Rose. Because he's the one guy who's not in the Hall of Fame, but yet I list him in my ranking of 169 players. Pete was a hustler. He did not stop at first base a lot of times. I've got the career stats. Here it is. All right, Pete Rose. We know he had 4,256 hits. So he had, I'll do the math here, 4,256 hits, 746 doubles, 135 triples, and he had 160 homers. He had 3,215 singles, Pete Rose. But 135 triples is respectable. I would think, though, he had 746 doubles. He should have been more in the 200 range as far as triples. Why did he stop at second base a lot? Hit the ball hard, squared it up. Pete Rose. What a player, and that's why I have him in the ranking. He should be in the Hall of Fame. I'll get into a video where we'll just analyze Pete Rose one day. In fact, I have done videos on Pete Rose in the past. You can look it up in my YouTube channel. But that covers 169 players. 168 of them are in the Hall of Fame. Sam Crawford leads the way with 309 career triples. Incredible. We'll continue baseball records. Let's get into slugging percentage next. Talk to you later. I'm out.